Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025. It's about, I have no idea, it is about 1 p.m. here in Pinson, Alabama, and I am coming to you today with it being Wednesday. It is hashtag Wednesday Wipeout, where we are doing a year of dishcloths, hosted by the wonderful Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. And this is an Annie's Crochet product, but I did get mine on Amazon, so I will leave the link below for the Amazon, and you could go get one for yourself. I saved shipping, of course, plus a couple of dollars less than Annie's. But we are making a different dishcloth each week. Laura will draw a new one today for us to finish this upcoming week, and we'll show you that one next week. I think next Wednesday. Hashtag Wednesday Wipeout. It has been so cold here, and can you see my breath? This is in my house, y'all. Yes, it is. I think it was 6 this morning here in Pinson, Alabama. It's been really cold. Today's the first day that we're supposed to get over freezing since Sunday night, I believe. I think Sunday night, was it Monday morning or Sunday morning? Our low from the night before was the high for the day, and then it dropped steadily throughout the day. And I can't remember if that was Sunday or Monday. Must have been Monday because I was off Sunday. That's right. And then we had the threat of winter storms, and so I took off yesterday just to make sure I didn't get stuck at work for 3 days again like I did back in 2014, just in case. But all the snow seemed to go south of us. I have seen quite a few pictures of people even in South Georgia that have had a lot of snow, and Renee as well. I think I saw 8 and 9 inches in some places in Georgia, even as far down as Tallahassee. My nephew's in Pensacola, Florida. They got some snow, and then Gulf Shores, Alabama. If I remember what I read, it was Gulf Shores, Alabama has never ever had snow. And this is the first time in history. So Gulf Shores is my favorite place to be. Gulf Shores and Orange Beach right there next to each other. Gulf Shores is a wonderful place to vacation in the state of Alabama. So anyway, we had about, let's see, yesterday it didn't get over about 26. I can't get over me breathing in my house. I told y'all I had no heat, right? So there you go. It's crazy. Me and Dog have just stayed cuddled up in bed for the past 2 or 3 days. My body's feeling that. It's very stiff. I've had a heating pad as well as 2 space heaters going in my room, blocking doors with towels and stuff. I mean, it's been that cold. Left the water dripping like for the past 2 days. So yeah, if we can just get through these next couple of days, it's going to be back up in the 40s and 50s, and I can deal with that. Even 30s is good, but 40s and 50s is okay with me. I am wearing a shrug cocoon thing that I made several years ago from, I believe it was called, I believe it was on Mikey's channel, so I'll try to find that and link it below as well. But anyway, what we're here for today is the Year of Dishcloths. So this week, Laura drew, or last Wednesday, Laura drew the daffodil, and she said this is week 19, so I'm going to change this to 19B since I actually put last week as 19, so I'm going to call this 19B, and then we'll catch up next week with week 20, which means, you know, we're only 6 weeks away from being halfway done with this thing. I mean, that's crazy to think that we've already been doing it that long. But anyway, so this is the daffodil. Apparently I've got a light on wrong or something because I've got a shadow right there. But either way, so there's the daffodil. And this pattern is by Maggie Weldon, which is the author or whatever for this whole book, or the creator or the designer or the bringing it together conglomerate person. So I kind of held 2 colors on this one. I went to Dollar Tree a couple weeks ago and got a bunch of new cottons, just one roll of each one, and I'm going to put it in my pile of cotton for the thing, because the Dollar Tree that Premier Just Cotton is a little bit thinner than regular cotton, like peaches and cream and stuff like that. but it still makes pretty stuff. So anyway, I will show you mine. That's the way it's supposed to look like. Mine looks pretty close. Pretty good, huh? So let me put the book down and show you this one. If you would like to join us, just either get you a book or I think I heard Laura say you can buy it online. I mean, buy the digital copy as well in case you don't want paper copy of it. So this is mine, of course, with my 17. I went from behind it and did a hanging loop this time because I wanted it a little bit different than the border. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty. I used a 4.5 millimeter Amour Soft Touch on this one. And it turned out pretty good. I like the little 3D effect. I love buttercups, which is what daffodils are. Buttercups is one of my favorite things, and that's also what my ex-husband called me. Bless his heart. Rest in peace, Jeffrey. So yeah, it turned out pretty good, and the holes were closed up a little better with that 4.5. I don't think, you know, I complained about the last one having, and I think several people had problems with it being just so huge, but I don't think it would have mattered if I'd have just gone down to what it recommended, the 4.5 in that one. But anyway, this one's pretty. I like it. Looks like one of them old-timey ones that Granny or Meemaw used to have hanging around. And then the colors I used for the center was the Premier Just Cotton. I have to have my specs for this one. I got some cornbread that I just pulled out of the oven, and I bet that's going to be corn sickles by the time I get through this video and get a bite of one of them. So the center was an orange Premier Just Cotton in pumpkin. This is called pumpkin, actually. And these are the ones that come from Dollar Tree. It's 104 yards, 96 meters, 2.1 ounces, 60 grams. They are 85% cotton and 15% polyester. I did not know that. Number 4 medium, recommending a, I have glasses on, can't read it, 5 millimeter knitting needles or a 5.5 crochet hook. So I used a 4.5 on that one. This one is called Pumpkin. And then the next color was a darker yellow. So I used the same thing from Dollar Tree. This one is called Sunshine. Premier Just Cotton. I think the specs are all the same. No, there's 87 yards in this one. They are a little bit different. 87 yards, 80 meters, 1.76 ounces, and 50 grams. 85% cotton, 15% polyester. Number 4, same specs on knitting needles, 5 millimeter and a 5.5 crochet hook. Machine wash warm and tumble dry. Low heat. So yeah, that was Sunshine. And that's the darker yellow. And then the lighter yellow is just same thing. 104 yards on this one. Just yellow. And then the next color was the green. So this one's called Grass. Same thing for Dollar Tree. And then the white is the cone of white I've been using for a while. And then the orange, again, is the pumpkin. So, yeah, that's the one for this week. I will put the video down below that Laura released where she drew the one this week for us to do this coming week. And will be week 20. This was 19B. So, yeah. And then, Laura, there was a lot of pretty images on her slideshow. If you will, make sure you stick around for the slideshow. Because everybody submits their pictures to Laura, and then she posts them in a slideshow form and puts the names of the channels or the individuals in the bottom of it. Okay, look, I have on an undershirt. Where's it at? I have on an undershirt, a thermal shirt, a sweatshirt, and my chug. It's not called a chug. Shrug. Thing. It's just one big, huge granny square. And then you put 2 corners together and make arms. This color I know was like a some kind of camo, and it is Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. And then this is like an anti-peel or a low peel from Hobby Lobby called Tobacco or Whiskey. Whiskey or tobacco. Both bad for you. Sometimes, except right now, I could probably use a shot just to warm me up. And then I'm drinking some kind of coffee that's about a year old, and it smelled a lot better in the package than it tastes. So I'm going to throw that one in the garbage. I have so many little packets of those coffees I did last year or year before last for the Advent for coffee or cocoa Advent. And a lot of them have, of course, they're old. They've lost their flavor. So I'm just going through to see which one actually still have flavor. Because like I said, this one smelled, it was a Starbucks holiday blend. And it smelled good in the container. But after I brewed it in my Keurig, I just did a single cup. It's no good. I'm going to throw it away. I have a lot of those. So I just need to start tossing stuff, right? I'm really just hoping it's going to be warm enough for me to get a path cleared for my daughter to come in and help me next week. But it's got to be warm enough for me to move about this house. See? Is that not crazy? Inside my house? Very crazy. Let me just answer that one for you. So anyway, that is hashtag Wednesday Wipeout for this week, 19B. And then I will link Laura's video below where she draws the pattern that will work this week and show you next Wednesday. So go over there and check her out and check out everybody's lovely projects. And I will try to see y'all in a day or two. I'm off today and tomorrow, hoping it's going to be warm enough tomorrow to get to work in this house. I feel like today is going to be a lay around the house, kind of staying warm sort of thing. And that was another thing about yesterday. I knew it was only going to get like in the 20s. And I had a hard choice to make. Plus, I thought it was going to snow, right? So the predictions and everything was just like back in 14 when I did get stuck at work for 3 days. So another reason is because dog is here and no heat in the house. And even though I made her a warm, comfy bed, and I know she'll be fine, I wanted to make sure she was snuggled up and warm with me, and me be able to, help keep her warm too. So anyway, I'm off today and tomorrow, scheduled off today and tomorrow. Go back to work Friday, and then supposed to see Renee next week. And like I said, just hoping to get a warm day to clear out some things that need done before she comes to help me with what she's going to. So let me know what y'all are making, or if you are doing the hashtag Wednesday Wipeout. Put pictures in the Cindy Hart's Crochet podcast page too on Facebook, link below. Or anything you're working on. Doesn't have to be a dishcloth, but I'd be glad to see anything that you're working on, anything that you might inspire me with. I know it's almost Valentine's Day. I've made nothing. So now I'm getting outside the Wednesday Wipeout theme, and I will talk to y'all the next day or two. Love y'all. Bye.